Hey everybody. So I got a few frantic emails over the weekend and I wanted to help you all fix a problem that a lot of you were having. I don't know why I didn't have this problem when I was creating the videos, but now when I try it, I can replicate the problem, and so I think I can show you a way that should allow you to fix it. So I'm going to show you that along with what we have on on our plate for the rest of this week. So let's go ahead and jump into Maya. So I have a kind of a simple scene here, a little red ball in the middle, and I'm going to go ahead and just create an emitter. So mParticle, create an emitter, move that up, and if I go back to the beginning, you'll see that it's spitting out a bunch of particles. Right? I'm going to go ahead and set my playback speed to every frame max real time. Now I'm going to select the sphere and the mParticle1, create an instancer, and so now we're getting all of those little spheres spitting out. And I'll go ahead and make this a passive collider just so it can collide with those things. Now the first thing you'll notice is the collision is not correct on this, right? So if I select my mParticle and go look at my collision size, so first I'll turn on self collide. That's just going to make them kind of explode everywhere, right? And the reason for that is each of those objects, if I turn on my collision solver, is very big, right? So I can turn that down significantly to closer to the size of the object itself, maybe something like that. Go ahead and turn that off, and now when I resimulate that, we should get something that looks a little bit more like that. So the problem that people are having is that when I render this, even though this looks great in our viewport, when I render this, I'm getting something that looks like this. So we're getting these little circles around the object that we are not able to see in our viewport. So the reason we're getting that is because Arnold is rendering the mParticle object and the instancer. Now, to show you what I'm talking about, if I hide the instancer, you'll see that there's a little dot at the center of each of those. And so when Arnold's rendering, it's rendering that dot as this big circle. Now, there's a couple of things we could mess around with to try to fix that, but I'll show you a relatively easy fix for this, which is to tell Arnold not to render the mParticle1 anymore, just render the instancer. The way we can do that is if I select mParticle1, if I were to go to, on the mParticle1 shape, go all the way down to this object display, there's an option in here, and I'll show you that when I click it, there's an option in here for visibility. And if I turn that off, it appears to have fixed it. The problem with that is, if I go back to the beginning and hit play, it also turned off the visibility of my instancer. So I'll turn that back on, that way I can still see them both, right? And again, I'm getting that circle render again. However, if I click template, it will just render the instancer, and even though the visibility of the mParticle is on in our viewport, it's not going to render it in our final render. And if I hit stop on this, go back to the beginning and hit play, you'll see that it's still emitting and I can still see them. So the trick is, just again as a reminder, under the mParticle shape 1, go all the way down to object display and turn on template. So hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.